Hi guys, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at the Revell Star Wars 1/90th scale Tie Interceptor. Again in the new boxing as with the TIE Fighter, with Scary Kylo Ren at the top, very nice box art, and a picture of the completed kit on the back with some close-up detail and colour call out, and it says here the dagger shaped TIE Interceptor was derived from the TIE Fighter, which fair enough. I like Star Wars, I like the movies. I'm not enough of a Star Wars fanboy to kind of know what's canon, what isn't, and all that kind of thing. And I know there's a lot of, ever since the new film, there's been a lot of toing and froing on the interwebs about what's right and what isn't, according to the books and according to the lore and according to, you know, Star Wars lore online and according to fans and blah blah. But by the by, I'm building this alongside the TIE Fighter. One of these is for a friend who's a huge Star Wars fan, and this one is for my son, just because I think it looks cool. So we're going to open the box and take a look at the contents. Inside the TIE Interceptor box, similarly to the TIE Fighter, we have a large fold-out instruction sheet with colour printouts, again obviously aimed at the younger modeller, nice and colourful, which is good to see. We've got the sprue call-outs to show you which parts you should have in the kit. Again, as said before, I really like this design. I like to see a sprue call-out so you know exactly what should be in the kit and see at a glance. And then 2 pages of instructions in nice colour detail, and then the back page shows the 3D plan and colour call out for the appropriate sections. Very simple colour scheme on this. This one's going to be pretty much an out of the box. This one also comes with a decal, which you can see in the bag there, for the window frame. Again, I won't be using that one. So we'll pop this out, and if you compare this to my video for the TIE Fighter, you'll see what I mean about this one supposedly being 1/190th and the other one being 1/110th scale. I think they're the wrong way around because the wings, as you can see on this one, are considerably smaller. I know they're a different shape and I know they're shorter that way, but if you look at the body in comparison to the size of the body in the other one, it's a massive difference, and the size of the pilot likewise there. So something to be aware of if you're buying these kits. I do think they've got the scales the wrong way around on these boxes. So we'll have a look at the sprues and we'll zoom in close and take a close-up look. First of all, we have the clear part sprue, which of course is the front window. Again, nice raised detail which lends itself well to easy masking, be able to put tape on that, burnish it in and cut it out and paint it relatively easily. Much more easily than using the decal, I shouldn't wonder, and I will be painting that, not using the decal. And then we have a top hatch glass section which goes underneath the hatch. Nice cleanly moulded and good and clear, and despite them being packaged in one bag with all the other parts, which I don't like to see because the clear plastic tends to get scratched quite easily when you do that. So down here on the first sprue we have these pieces here which are obviously part of the pilot's cabin, the cockpit if you will, and these bits which I think are I don't know if these go inside or outside the model kit. I'm not 100% sure yet, but those bits anyway. These pieces over here clearly go on the outer portion of the wings, giving that a bit of detail. Like the TIE Fighter kit, there's lots of really nice raised detail, very sort of strong relief detail, which will lend itself very well to an oil wash, pin wash, to bring that into relief and show that off very well. And another couple of bits there, I'm not sure what they are, but I'm sure we'll find out as we go along. The next sprue has the very tiny pilot figure. And again, as I say, if you compare that to the video with very nicely moulded again, but if you compare that to the video with the TIE Fighter, you'll see that there's no way that this is 1/90th and the other one is 1/110th. We've got the cockpit floor and the rear hatch, I think. The pilot's seat over here, a little bit of flash down there. There's actually a bit more flash on this one than the other one. And then we've got the two halves of the body, which again, considerably smaller than the other one. Snap fit style with large locating pegs and very bare inside, but obviously with the cockpit inside, that's not going to be seen. That's going to be quite well hidden. Nice detail on the outside, very sort of lots of parts in relief on the outside, which again will detail nicely with a pin wash. And then on the final sprue, we have the wings, which are this very, very funky curved inward shape, kind of like Darth Vader's TIE Fighter, but with pointy forward bits rather than the short bit at the front and the long bit at the rear. And again, nice detail in relief. Not so much on the inner portions, but they're not going to be as visible as they will be on the TIE Fighter kit. But on the outer portions, very, very nice detail in relief, which will take a wash and be highlighted very well. So as with the other kit, next step is to give these a good clean and dry them, get them ready for primer. This one's going to be pretty much an out of the box build. The other one I'm doing something a little different with. So that's where we're at for now, and we'll see you in the next video. So thank you for watching.